Enerflex is a leading supplier of natural gas compression and gas processing modules worldwide. We engineer, fabricate, and also service our equipment. From a throughput perspective, we were falling behind. So we found ourselves as the fabricator of this equipment outsourcing this into the local market, which is again saturated with work from the oil sands. So very expensive, very long lead times. We were losing control of our quality, we were losing control of our projects, we were losing control of our schedules. And we saw this as a way to bring this back in-house and be back in control. And what this does is it kind of moves us 30 years into the future. As we kind of looked at the products available to us in the marketplace, one thing that we instantly decided is that we had to go with a chuck-driven machine. So we know that it's going to be accurate 100% of the time, was one of the major features. The fact that the bed was expandable was also very important, and the multiple cutting heads was very attractive to us as well.
Within a few days, the machine was together, and they were cutting on it day 4. So we were trying to hire the installer. He was that impressive.
The understanding from the engineering group and the design group was incredibly good by the time they left.
And with the 24-hour support, any issues is a phone call or an email away. Within about 2 weeks of the machine running, these experienced guys that were dead against the machine will only use the machine. They don't even want to cut it by hand anymore. So what's happening now is we used to have our reed pads, rolled plate, bought and rolled and cut to suit. So our schedule, our cost, everything goes up, our duration goes up. That's all being done on the machine now. We anticipated we could do these items, we just didn't think it would be that efficient and be able to do it this fast. We thought it'd be a learning curve for just the pressure vessels. But like I say, within a few weeks already, everyone's heads were turning to see what can we do next. Sort of the mandate in our design group is avoid hillside holes, elliptical holes, right? They're difficult to cut, they're difficult to fit, and then the accuracy of the piping, et cetera, associated with that is troubling, right?
Now those things are no longer off limits. And so that's helped us dramatically in terms of our layouts and the flexibility of where we can run our pipe, et cetera. So it's helped clean up a lot of our layouts and produce a better quality product at the end of the day.
It's changed the whole outlook of this machine and how guys think. Before, you only had one way, was to do it by hand.
I would say off the cuff that this replaces, probably 6 people, in our facility, right? Again, hard people to recruit, hard people to find, and good quality ones, right? And command a high price. But from that perspective, that represents about, 25-30% of our capacity, right? So moving them off of just pure layouts and cutting and moving them to what they are really good at, fitting and welding this stuff out, represents about a 25-30% increase in our population of people that are actually welding out this equipment.
It's also saving on the amount of consumables, grinding discs, how much we have to grind. After a manual cutting process, you have to grind clean before you fit a nozzle in. Now the process is just give it a quick buff and you set it in with the right exact angle every time, so less welding time, less consumables. It's not just the cutting process, it's saving down the road. So we're handling very large shells, heavy shells, long lengths, and now we're not having guys stand on ladders and hang over the edges, try to cut this stuff manually.
So it's handled very safely. It's handled very safely on rollers and a chuck. And so in my perspective, the potential for injury, in this part of our process has been reduced dramatically.
Sped up everything, like laying out, cutting the holes, cleaning them. There's virtually no cleanup now. The holes are perfect each with a nice root gap and everything. The welders are happier. Frees up more time for the fitters to start fitting nozzles in the cans, fitting flanges to the pipe. It's running really good. Very happy with it.
So this is where our completion of our assembly line. The vessels come down here upon completion for hydro testing. You'll see a larger vessel here that was cut all as one piece in the profiler. It would have been roughly 40-50 hours in the past, and the machine cut that in under 4 hours.
Business is around doing compression, but also a process, right? But we'll have small pulsation bottles or piping components to very, very large process vessels or tanks and horizontal bullets, right? So very, very diverse for us in that respect.
So this is a process plant that we're doing for one of our customers, Shell. You can see the numerous vessels on this unit, and we've done them all with our new pipe profiler. Saved lots of hours doing it that way.
When you're walking customers through the facility, this has become kind of the darling of the shop tour, right? But the reality of it is you earn a lot of confidence with a customer. When they see the level of quality coming out of that and off the machine to see that the details of the cut are so accurate and so clean coming off of there. The confidence, in us as a company goes up dramatically as well.
It's changed the way we look at business for sure. From a shop laborer level to the president of the company. It's really changed the way we look at business.
We really are eager to do more than going forward here, right?
We have a motto in the shop, and it's safety protects people, quality protects jobs. And really that machine incorporates both. It really does, right? You get both aspects, and that's what Enerflex wants to see and our customers want to see.